And as Salil said, thank you for braving the rain. Very unexpected. Super happy to have you here. We are privileged to be in the company of India's top fighters tonight, and as well as two guests from overseas, from Ireland and Kyrgyzstan. So please give them a big round of applause. Without further ado, I think we should open the floor for questions. Currently, we have one MFN contender event per year. The plan is to take this up to 4. We currently have 4 major MFN fight nights. The plan is to take this up to 8. So the point is that we want to have the best fighters of the country signed to MFN. And it's not just about having them signed to the promotion, it's about giving them multiple fights a year. That's what really matters. So yeah, that's the plan going forward, and we're working towards that.
Wow, so the action literally...
Yeah, so MFN is extremely grateful for this partnership with Hotstar. You know, with Hotstar comes more visibility for us. I believe everything has its right time, and I believe this is the time for MFN to be seen even more by everyone.
Thank you.
And everything it's been able to achieve in such a short period of time. You know, 4 years is not a lot for a promotion. And 2 years were taken off due to COVID. So extremely proud, and it was only possible with, you know, our extremely resilient team. I believe our trajectory is unmatched, and this is only the beginning.
That we will be having, and as far as the contender or the feeder shows that are there, they're going to double up to 4. Not really double up, we did 1 last year, it's going to be 4 times more. Thanks, Salil. So that's what we have, and other than that, there'll be a lot of international flavor. You see the gentleman sitting right next to me and the gentleman next to him. So that's only going to get bigger and bigger. Probably will need a bigger press conference arena with a lot of international flavors, giving a run for their money to all the Indian athletes as well. So that's the surprise. No more anymore.
Thank you so much.
We have the best of the best at MFN, and it won't be too long that you'll see the international fighters also flocking into MFN, because the ecosystem, like Krishna said, we built it in such a way that we want the fighters to be comfortable for the fight. And when I say that, you know, for everybody who doesn't understand what it takes to be a fighter, there is a process when the fighter lands at the airport right until he enters the cage. If you don't make the fighter feel comfortable enough to enter the cage, the fights can go either way. And I had a brief chat with John also. So the things that happen around the world, where fighters are treated, where fighters are, you know, taken into promotions when they don't know what to expect. MFN has laid out that plan very, very clearly. So the day one a fighter enters or rather signs a contract with MFN, they know what they're getting into right till the day they want to just plan their future ahead. So yeah, I think we are in a good space.
Right, so just another fight, focusing on things I can control, putting my energy moment to moment, doing my best. In a way, it is different than any other fight because of the pageantry that's built around it, but I'm not letting that affect me. So I'm happy this is my 10th pro fight. That's a victory for me, and I think the future will take care of itself.
I'm very happy, we are ready, inshallah. Tomorrow we will show one of the best fights in the event, inshallah.
Usually the undercard consists of fighters who are making their professional debut or who are still early years in their professional career. The main card consists of fighters who are more veteran, can I say, and whose records also speak for themselves.
And how many countries will take part?
The world is open to us, actually, and as I love to say, India is shining, and everybody wants to come here now. So MFN, we're happy to welcome fighters from all over the country who reach out to us and make the best matchups for our boys here and girls.
To the guys on our undercard, you know, these guys, their professionalism and their hunger is very inspiring to see. Moving on to the main card, I believe rematches are always very interesting because they have a story to them. There's a certain build-up, so I'm excited to see the outcome between Neeraj and Owais. And of course, our co-main and main events. We have John from Ireland, who I believe is a great ambassador for the sport. He represents himself in and out of the cage very well, making him an exciting fighter. Srikanth, on the other hand, is extremely durable. The guy has no quit, which makes it an extremely exciting matchup. In our main event, we have Seth, who we've seen evolve with each of his fights immensely. So he was known for his BJJ. Now I believe he's more of a well-rounded mixed martial artist today, and definitely has a lot more confidence than the first Seth that we ever saw in Matrix Fight Night. And then of course he faces a very tough opponent from Kyrgyzstan, who also comes with a huge fan following and a huge support. He has a record of 10-1. I think all of his fights actually are finishes, and not just on the ground or not just knockouts, so he poses a threat everywhere. So, I was talking to a lot of people and I was asking them for their predictions, but it's really hard to pick a favorite for the main event, which makes it super exciting.
I remember this stuff a lot, but I'm sure he's a nice guy. Like he's wearing sunglasses indoors for some reason. Buying his cheap three-piece suit, but look, I'm sure he's a tough competitor. Like he's I don't think too much about him, to be honest. Like I've fought a lot of guys, and I don't compete with anyone. I compete with myself. I'm going to take the situation.
The last time you fought was in a village in Manipur, so shut up.
I'm not too good, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you couldn't finish a guy who did not even know boxing. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, some Afghani full lad, not.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Like you fought in some village in Manipur and no one was watching.
Are you going to get a new suit when you get knocked out?
I will anyways have a shoot, and anyways I look better than you, I perform better than you, I'm here in front of people, everyone eyes are on me, so you can have a mic and have your own way with the words, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Okay, but you do have a receding hairline.
What?
You do have a receding hairline in the hole.
What? What? Is that the only thing you are going to talk to me right now?
No, I'm gonna knock you tomorrow.
John, are you gonna see some blood tomorrow? I would love to see some blood, his blood.
I don't know.
If all my friends and family are here, I will fight wherever, whenever, but I do like it here. We're two sides.
That's the yin and yang in the same gym.
We are completely opposites. When he gets hyped, I'm mellow. When I get hyped, he's very calm and mellow, so we even each other out. In big moments in my life, I try to think deeply about how I want to act and react and how I want to be. And I have come to the conclusion that I do my best and I'm able to perform at my best when I'm calm, when I'm prepared, when I breathe, and when I stay centered in myself. So I just try to be like that.
Amazing, thank you.
Anything that is as large, magnanimous and spectacular like this, I think that's why we call it an event. There's no hidden agenda to call it an event, because this is something that India is just waking up to. This is something that India is just realizing there is something like this that can exist and coexist with our beloved cricket. But that's why we call it an event, because it's such an event that you'll not forget it once you visit an MFN event.
To give it the winner any belt, any trophy, or a cash.
Yes, definitely.
A lot of cash money.
Every fighter on MFN gets what you call show money, which is the basic pay. And then when he wins his fight, he gets a bonus, which is a win money, okay? Sometimes if a fighter performs spectacularly, so you get fight of the night or fighter of the night, KO of the night, then you get an extra bonus for that. And tomorrow we have our first welterweight title fight. So we have this beautiful belt on the line to win. And this belt is actually solid silver with real gold plating and hand enameled.